You know, it's really cool seeing Super Mario RPG come to the Switch. It's a beloved classic, and now it's able to be enjoyed by both old and new fans. And since this is a remaster, we get remakes of everything, including my favorite part, the music. And as much as I love these classics being remastered, I wonder if they added anything new to the game.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut.
Is that Kendrick Lamar? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. It's Nintendo. Even games like Fortnite now are getting music. I mean, just recently they got, what, Weezer, Lady Gaga, Kendrick Lamar himself? Like, what? But I mean, what if someone just left it in the source files and forgot about it? That could be disastrous for Nintendo. Surely Nintendo wouldn't do something so devious, so dastardly, so downright diabolical, right? You know, I never really figured out how they get that license. Well, video games need to acquire 2 licenses for songs, a sync license and a master use license. A synchronization license lets whoever has it use the song in any form of media they choose. In this case, it would be Super Mario RPG, right? However, a sync license does not include the right to use a master recording with the visual media itself, which is kind of confusing. What is a master recording anyways? A master use license is basically the artist saying, hey, you can use my music, here's the best version of it for you to use. This is done so games like Rock Band, Guitar Hero, and even Fortnite now can use the songs to isolate the instruments and vocals for the games. That's why when you fuck up in the games, the audio also fucks up. It's also done so devs don't have to use those shady YouTube to MP3 sites or anything to get music. As for the cost of these, they usually depend on the size of the company and the studio that produces the music. Like, I'm sure if I asked Kendrick to let me borrow his music, he'd probably charge me like 10 bucks. But I imagine a slightly bigger indie studio like Nintendo wouldn't get the same treatment. In fact, let's take a look at some of these examples live in action. Grand Theft Auto 5 is one of the best-selling games of all time for a lot of reasons, and one of those reasons is good world building. And one of the best features, in my opinion, is being able to get into any car and turn on the radio. And there are over 440 songs to choose from on the radio at any given time. Now, as a result of this, GTA 5 has over $2 million in acquisitions. Now, if we were to say all $2 million went towards getting music, that would leave us at about an average of $4,535 per song. But Kendrick Lamar is no average artist, so obviously we gotta dig deeper. How about a more recent example with Fortnite? As many of you might know, Fortnite has been popping off recently. They got the Lego mode, the racing mode nobody cares about, and Peter Griffin singing Bad Romance. Yes, I'm talking about Fortnite Festival, home to Weezer's Buddy Holly, Imagine Dragons, and wouldn't you know it, Kendrick fucking Lamar. It definitely wasn't cheap to do this, but then again, Fortnite has been bringing in money like crazy. I mean, look what they've done in the past with music. They've done the Travis Scott Fortnite concert, Icon series with like The Weeknd and the Wu-Tang Clan, emotes. Can I go on? This set ripple effects through the music industry, leaving the head honchos scrambling to get licensed in order. But we also need to make sure that all the artists get proper licenses so that they don't get scammed, because that's the worst thing you could do is get scammed on Fortnite. Now, I don't think Epic paid $4.5K for people like Olivia Rodrigo, Kendrick Lamar, Weezer, and whoever else. They're really high profile. But once again, it's Fortnite. They're practically rolling in money. But if Fortnite could do it, I'm sure anyone else here can legally. But what if some company tries to do it illegally, intentionally or not? Roblox, the game where you get backshots for not moving for more than a second, was sued for over $200 million by the NMPA? Why? Failing to get or pay for licenses. This huge-ass document name-dropped artists like Imagine Dragons and Ariana Grande as artists who were getting swindled out of money here. And this is because the audio system in Roblox was very poorly moderated and people were allowed to upload music at leisure. And anyone could just go and upload some songs and keep them up forever. And in case you didn't know, Roblox kinda sucks at moderation. Imagine for a second, a game like Rock Band. They did everything by the books, by the numbers, yada yada yada. The first one, according to the devs, costed $200 million to make. Now imagine if Rock Band said, nah, we're not gonna pay these artists, and they just kinda put the songs in, sprinkled them in, you know, and said, hopefully nobody notices. That's essentially what Roblox did. Basically, if you got it past moderation, it was gonna be up forever unless somebody reported it, and even then, that was a shot in the dark. Now this number could have been way worse. This was a guesstimation. If they actually scoped and combed through every single song on Roblox's catalog, they probably could have sued for the entire company. But for a while it did cost money to upload audios, so there was a roadblock preventing Timmy from uploading the entirety of Graduation. Good choice, Timmy. But this lawsuit seemed to spring up around the time Roblox began to tease free audio uploads. So arguably the damages could have been way worse. Now there are arguments to be made in Roblox's favor, like they didn't know little Timmy was, you know, that tech savvy. Counterpoint, imagine if Roblox was was a $60 commercialized release from a major company worth... Oh shit. Mario RPG. You know, Nintendo, there are consequences for being so based as to add Kendrick Lamar into your source files. Mostly monetary though. This game sold well over 300,000 units in Japan alone. Nintendo's really stingy when it comes to giving out units sold, especially in the US. We're just gonna say 1 million units were sold, just for a basic idea of what damages could look like here. And if we use the $4.5 thousand average times the 1 million units sold, that's well over $4.5 billion in damages. And that's not even factoring in how much the song would see in additional damages. Why would I want to go get Alright or To Pimp a Butterfly if it's in the source files of the game? So off to the iTunes store. Alright by Kendrick Lamar costs $1.29. Which means, surprise, you're also getting an additional $1 million in change added on to that, leading to a total of $4.6 billion in damages. The reason I say 4.6 billion is because you're basically taking the media and you're shipping it out and selling it in your own game. That's pretty illegal. That's illegal distribution of music, which could also lead to the arrest of multiple Nintendo employees if it was intentional. Well, I mean, unintentionally too. Piracy is a victimless crime. Not that I would know anything about that, but while I don't think Kendrick Lamar would mind making music with Nintendo, I have a feeling he would want a good chunk of change. Not 4.5 billion, no. But definitely a nice amount of money. So there you have it. It doesn't pay to illegally download and distribute if you're a $9 trillion company. If you aren't, well, I can't make any promises. But what do I know? I only pirate games if they're too expensive. Also, for legal reasons, you should check out one of my other videos. I made them with love just for you, Pookie. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Yeah? Oh, what's that? Kendrick Lamar's Alright isn't actually in the game files? So then why did they make that video? I guess it's just a theory then. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later then. Bye.